What's up guys, CJ here, and welcome back to another all-new Hybrid Network News Flash. The future of the Marvel Cinematic Universe is in doubt. No, I don't mean that it won't have a future or that the possibility of it continuing is up in the air. We know that it's going to keep going, potentially forever, honestly. But for the first time in a long time, we don't know what really is coming next for the franchise that's now spanned more than a decade. And that confusion is augmented by the addition of a very complex moving piece to Marvel Studios' lineup. Or I should say pieces, because that's the Disney Plus Marvel shows. That's right, when Disney Plus debuts later this year, potentially, it'll eventually host several Marvel shows connected to the MCU and starring actors from the MCU, like Tom Hiddleston headlining a Loki series, which sounds very, very interesting, a Winter Soldier and Falcon team-up series, a War Machine series, and a Scarlet Witch and the Vision series, which sounds just incredible. But while we don't know how exactly these things are going to factor in, we do know they're going to be canon, but we don't know exactly where exactly they're going to fit in the timeline. We do have some new details for them from a brand new leak. Now, as always, take these leaks with a grain of salt, but we're hearing that this is legit. We've actually heard some people in the know chime in and say that this is accurate information as far as they're concerned, as far as they know. So it sounds like this is actually going to be a leak, so if you don't want to be spoiled, click away now. First up, the Vision and Scarlet Witch series. Now this one, as far as we know, is going to take place after the events of Avengers Endgame. For one big reason, obviously, Vision died in Avengers Infinity War. There was some talk that it could have taken place in the time between Civil War and Infinity War, but we know it's actually going to happen after Endgame, after he is reborn and reunites with Scarlet Witch. The crux of the series is them attempting to live normal lives in the New York suburbs, but because Vision's no longer connected to the Mind Stone, he's back, but he's not really there. He doesn't have that personality. He's kind of cold, emotionless, robot-like, which you would kind of expect an android to be, but that Vision wasn't really, as he was learning to be human thanks to the Mind Stone. Because her powers are connected to the Mind Stone, Scarlet Witch attempts to use them to restore Vision's soul, but unfortunately that leads to a pretty disastrous result as she slowly comes to realize that she's allowed Vision to basically be possessed by a dark spirit, leading to Vision, who's in human form for most of the series, kind of becoming the antagonist of the show for a time. Agatha Harkness is going to play a major role in the series, which makes sense given the whole dark spirit demonic possession thing. Some high-profile actresses like Frances Conroy and Vanessa Redgrave have reportedly been approached for that role, and she's going to play this mysterious figure who's trying to educate Scarlet Witch on her own past, so it looks like there's going to be more to her own backstory than meets the eye than what we've seen in movies like Age of Ultron. The main antagonist of the series, though, is going to be the neighbor of Vision and Scarlet Witch, who opposes their relationship and their presence, kind of rallies the locals against them, and ultimately is actually possessed by the evil spirit that leaves Vision's body, only to go on to become the MCU's version of the Grim Reaper. And apparently Dominic West, you might know from The Wire or Punisher Warzone, he's met with them about that role. And sort of connected to his character, one of the big backstories, one of the big sort of subplots in the series is going to be the public's feelings, the public's sentiments about machine and human relationships. Once people realize what Scarlet Witch and Vision are, which is an actual couple, a romantic couple, people do not like that, and people kind of backlash, and it kind of puts this pressure on against the backdrop of this demonic possession that's going on. All of this lines up with the earlier reports that the series was going to be heavily influenced by Tom King's Vision, which was critically praised. I think it's one of the best comic books ever made. Certainly, I would say that it's probably, objectively, one of the best miniseries ever made in the comic book industry. A huge fan of Tom King, largely because of that series, which just nailed the character, so I'm really pleased to see so many aspects of that brought into this series. But let me know what you think about this in the comment section down below. Do you like the sound of this? Do you not like the sound of this? Is it what you were thinking it was going to be? It's kind of described as a psychological thriller. There's not going to be a ton of action to it, but it's going to be very atmospheric and sort of like a personal drama, a real heavy hitter of a show. That's going to do it for me here, though. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to smash that like if you like what you saw. Subscribe for more great content every single day, and consider turning on your notifications to be alerted every time we upload a new video. Signing off, this is CJ, and I'll see you next time.